matches 2023 World 10-ball champion.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Predator 10-ball championships, World 10-ball championships. I'm here with Eric Horlifson, this is Chris Reinhold, and we are going to do commentary for you today against Woo Kun Lin versus Skylar Woodward. Woo Kun Lin won the leg and looks to be breaking the first rack. Eric, how you doing?
Good. Pleasure to be with you guys again. Going to be a close one here. This is a loser side qualification match. Playing into the final 16 stage 2 part of the tournament. Winner will advance to the single knockout stage. Loser will go home. Tough to pick a winner here. Skylar lost one of his early round matches. He's been on a decent run after that.
Yeah, he's been playing solid overall. They both have. Woo Kun Lin is one of the elite players, and so is Skylar, so it's going to be tough to pick a winner, but let's see how this match unfolds.
Kunlin has experience in this format. He won the Las Vegas Open in the past, 256 player Pro Billiard Series format.
Did he win the first one?
I think so, the first time I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Kunlin breaking from the side rail, rattling the 1, sits up in front of the pocket. 5 goes in. Good look here in the first rack.
Yeah, it's a great start for him. I mean, gives you a great opportunity to start out, and hopefully for his sake, he can get off to a good start.
Racks leading into each other, into all the next balls nicely. Just moving from the 7 to the 8. I want to try to get on an angle where he's not running into the cue ball or into the 9 with the cue ball off the 7.
Does the 9 pass the 10 in the lower right-hand corner?
I think so. And if for some reason he has to come over onto the opposite side of the table, he can combo the 9 past the 10 as well.
A good stroke there. Doesn't want to get too much angle because he has to draw a little bit. But overall, he's looking pretty good. See how beautiful his cue action is. A lot of those Asian players, they're so good with the mechanics. It's just beautiful to watch.
Yeah, he's a little longer on the backstroke than most Asian players. Very smooth, though. Type of fundamentals that I like teaching.
Yeah, they all have such amazing timing, and the timing is basically all the, what makes your stroke work or not.
Going to see Woodward coming with a shorter, quicker backstroke. Can make that style of play work as well.
Yeah, not sure if you want to get straight on this, but I think he can make it work.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to be drawing into the rail. He's going to have to control the speed well coming back towards the 7 here.
Called for his extension. He's going to come back. You want to break the straight in line from the 7, so just a little further than straight in would be perfectly ideal there. Let's see how far he comes back. Kind of a slower drag draw. I think he can pull this to the cushion by him under the side pocket and out for the 8 in the top right-hand pocket. I think that's all he has, so let's see this stroke. It should be pretty confident here. He might draw off the 9 a touch to gain momentum, but let's see. Wow, he followed that ball.
Surprised he thought he could get enough energy falling through the 9 like that. Still has a shot.
don't know. I feel like I would have definitely drawn that ball.
Looked like a draw to me, but must have been just a little more angle on the table. He would have recognized the draw play as well.
Yeah, it's hard to, you know, it's hard to challenge an 800's, an 800 Fargo's decision making, but.
Good recovery. Not too much angle here. Likely coming around 3 rails back into the angle to play the 10 in the opposite corner pocket.
I think he just wants to test himself this first rack, see how he's hitting them.
So far, so good.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tripped up on the 9. Did it end up safe? Nope. Woodward gonna take the gift in the first rack here. Short race format. Best of 3 sets. If the third set goes to Hill, they'll be going to a shootout. In the final 16 stage, it'll be a best of 5 sets. If the 5th set is tied at Hill, there'll be a shootout. Skylar's had a bit of a hard time from the refs this week, just kind of giving a half-joke glance to the ref after the cue ball stop, making sure not breaking any protocols here. They have amended the break rule. You can take a break in between sets now, and they've given players 10 minutes for each break.
Oh, wow.
So there was a bit of controversy about short break time and when you can take breaks. But the organizers listened to those issues and resolved them.
Breaking from the right-hand side rail here. He's going to try to get a pop break on the 1, try to make that 1 ball. Good cue ball there, had a touch of spin on it, but it's okay. And nothing down on the break. So Woo Kun Lin to the table, looking to avenge his misfortune on the position play of the previous rack.
No shot here on the 1. I think he'll be looking at taking the cue ball behind the 6. Ideally, if the cue ball can track into the short rail and back into the 6, he'll be looking for that. Might not be able to get the cue ball wide enough. See anything else here?
No, there's not a lot here to do. I mean, besides a push, there's nothing super obvious. That would just be an easy lockup safe here. He's got to get a little.
I think it's hard to track the cue ball to the short rail. That's what he's kind of thinking about right now if you were trying to go behind the 6. Pushes from that spot. Maybe trying to get into a similar spot to play the shot that I was talking about. I think it's there now. Skylar having a thought about it. Not easy execution. Thing is, to get behind the 6 going from the short rail, you got to play real close to the corner here. Gonna try to stick the cue ball behind the 5.
I think he's going for the bank.
Could be.
Oh, yeah, that was a little wild. I don't know. I think I like just leaving a little bit of distance. I mean, it worked out for him, but I think I would have liked leaving a little distance and just leave that 1 ball where you can't make it in the side and just make him play safe from there.
Skylar a little disappointed with that roll there. Got an easy kick off the right long rail. Decided to jump at it. Going to try to bring the cue ball back down towards the 9, stick the 1 on that end of the table.
I don't know. I might like the kick here instead of the jump.
Yeah, you have a chance to stick behind the 7 if you kick at it.
Where he called it. 3 was in the way, and he didn't hit it in hard enough anyway, so it's okay.
Kunlin has a tough look at the 1 here. Position's pretty built in. Just focus on the pocketing.
Yeah, I'd personally use low right and try to run into that 5 ball. If you can hit it full.
Let's go in the opposite way, avoiding the 5. Nice shot.
Really clean stroke there. Really good stroke there. You know they're confident when they're delivery, when they hit at pocket speed on a shot like that. That was very beautiful. Now he's playing the 2 ball. He's going to probably come in between the 4-10 and back out to the middle of the table. Oh, he can miss the 8. Okay.
Yeah, just missed it going by it.
I thought he was going to run into the 8 there, but.
Looking okay in this rack now. Going to want to recover from that first rack mistake.
You don't want to be on that rail, but he did pretty well. Now just to come out past the side pocket or just roll up a little bit. He might just stun over a touch for the 5 in the corner. In the same corner as he's going to play the 6. Okay, stun out for the side. Beautiful shot. Rolling in a little bit of left.
Kind of angle you like on the 7, a little bit below it and stun down the left side of the table.
No, I like coming out for the same pocket as the 6 personally.
Get an angle going into the right long rail and back across.
Hit it a little weak, but I think he's okay.
Good play there by Kunlin. Into the angle position coming up on the 8 here.
Yep, keep the angle, pretty good there. Don't want to get too straight. You just come up with a little bit of stun draw. Yeah, probably that's what I'd do.
Cues the ball low and comes up on the contact point a little bit as he's hitting it. Good angle here on the 9. Straight back draw for the 10. Just wanted to get closer to it. Good shot.
Hey, he does that on every shot. Aims lower and then goes up on the ball. Filler does that on certain follow shots where he aims middle and then just goes higher as he goes through the ball.
Shane Van Boning as well. Shane's still in the tournament, playing the losers qualification round right as we speak. Up 2-0 in the first set against Alex Pagulayan. Cheng Jun Lin is up 2-0 against Max Lechner. Eklund Kachi forced to play the losers qualification. 2-time winner of this event. up 2-0 against Gerson, 2-1 against Gerson Martinez. It's coming down to crunch time here at the World 10 Ball Championships. Players through on the winner's side include Aloysius Yap, Sanchez Ruiz, Mieszko Fortunski, Carlo Beato, who's having a good week, won the Las Vegas Open men's division. Wojciech Szewczak, Fedor Gorst, Koping Chung, Koping Yi. Star-studded field here this week. Coming down to the cream of the crop.
Nobody's home. No, nothing went in. 2-3 or less. The 2-6 is kind of funky here, and he doesn't have a shot on the 1. I would say try to make a two-way shot here, bank the 1, and play the cue ball back there. But if there doesn't afford position on the 2, there's almost no point in going for it.
Yeah, he's got to get in a real small area along the right long rail there. 7-8 are good as blockers if he wants to play the 1 down to the short rail.
Yeah, that was the shot. A little too far. Maybe kick and stick and put the 1 ball in between the 4-8. A little bit of high right English, or to swerve into it a little bit.
Gonna kick at this with speed, calling the 1 cross corner just in case. Didn't leave anything. Skylar can play a touchy roll safe onto the 7. Be worried about the speed of the 1 with that shot. Might be looking for something else.
Yeah, I like behind the 8 personally.
Sure, yeah, roll safe. Nice shot.
Did he give up an edge?
On the rack? No, I think he's okay. 1 ball is going to have to end up in a favorable position then, so he can get on the 2. It's actually landed not bad. He can come across into the 2 here if he likes.
Yeah, I like going for that. Try to run into the 6. Or run into the rail before the 6 and then bump the 6, something like that. It's hard to be pinpoint accurate on this because you also have to make the ball. But I think he has a good chance here if he makes this 1.
There's room. No, 6 is going to get him.
Do you think he was trying to come out more to the middle, or is he trying to come out to the rail?
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to run into it there. He just saw that there was room back kind of in the middle type area near the 2-6. Underhit the shot.
Being a top-tier banker, he might play this bank cross corner and run the cue ball into the 6. But he also might just thin the 2, put the 2 near the 8-10, and then run the cue ball rail, and then in between the rail and the 6, and then all the way back down behind the 9. Yeah, that's what he's doing, just like that.
Nice shot there from Woodward, maintaining advantage. These are the little intricate plays that happen in 10 ball. Balls tend to tie up a little more. Woodward winning the first safe battle on the 1. Going to take another safe battle win here for him to win this 3rd game.
Wow, good shot there. Good old kick and stick. 2 rails.
Got him full ball. Woodward looking to jump. Not much available for pocketing the 2. Just going to try to hit it thinly on the left side, trying to create distance.
And the jump. Sold out to Woo Kun Lin here. It's going to be difficult to get back to this 3, so how would you navigate this, Eric?
Yeah, he's left it, but he's tied up to 6-7. We'll have to see if there's room to pocket the 6, kind of getting the cue ball near the 3 later in the rack. First thing here for Kun Lin is if the 3 passes the 8, he's up pretty quickly. I'm actually down the line of the shot. There's not a lot of room. Maybe looking to play the 3 past the 10.
Yeah, when you're this far away, you want to make sure you fall through and give it a nice clean stroke. So you try to rush it, it will stay down there with the cue ball. Yeah, the 3 must pass the 8.
It does. It's not a full pocket. I'm right down the line here. It's not an easy shot. Just backed off of it. Not enough of a pocket. So a bit of tactical play here from Woodward and Kun Lin. Two rail kick from Woodward, trying to stick the cue ball where the 3 is. Left them straight in. I think there's room to pocket the 6 directly.
Yeah, you have to make sure you get a really thin angle on it, that's for sure.
Speed there from Kun Lin. Hair thinner than what he would like, but moving towards the 5. Might have to run into the 7 after pocketing the 6. Push the 7 over to the left side pocket. Been looking for an angle where he can just draw above it. Small landing zone here. He's going into it.
Yeah, I thought that's what he would have done, but it was risky, and I think your way of doing it kind of had a more guaranteed, you know, you don't have to worry about as many variables. Would you play this in the side pocket, 1 rail bank, and then play the cue ball slightly behind the 7?
That was the first shot I saw, but it looks like he's not quite as thin as it looks on the overhead. Gonna go offense here.
You might draw off the 8 with 10. Oh, wow.
Good shot.
Playing bar table shape.
Long position.
Yeah. Needs to hit this ball clean down the rail. Pop out a little bit. Yeah, wow.
I think they even have any bar tables in Taipei. I think they're a little above that game.
Maybe this is the bar table.
They play a little Chinese 8-ball over there. Taiwanese carom. They practice a lot of Taiwanese carom. You can Google that on YouTube. Interesting game.
Yeah.
I've seen Kun Lin playing in the pool room that game before.
You know, he kind of has like a more straight-armed version of Jeremy Jones. Like
I hear you. Sets up kind of elevated, then comes
yeah.
and comes through level on the hit.
It's interesting to watch.
He's smooth, no doubt.
So 2-1, he goes up against Skylar Woodward. Skylar had a few opportunities there, but they were kind of in weird spots, so couldn't take advantage of it. But I think this set's far from over. It's only 2-1 in a race to 4. And this is just the first set.
One of the managers for Team Taipei there. Don't know his name, but he's always traveling with the players. 4 Taiwanese still left in the tournament. Cheng Junlin, Ko Ping Chun, Ko Ping Yi.
Wu to break. He switched sides on us, didn't he?
I think so. Just getting action going towards both side pockets. Nothing fell that time.
Yeah, I feel like both of them right now just playing break roulette, where just kind of hitting them pretty well and just not quite anything dropping.
Yeah, with these stipulations, you're not going to see the overall break-in runs much over 25%. Makes for a lot of in-game play. You can look at it both ways. You can look at it as a bit of a downer because you can't really predict anything off the break. But as a player, you know you're going to be able to shoot every time you're playing a match.
Good shot there from Skylar. Needs it to slow down a little bit. This is very touchy because if you don't want to run off the 9 on accident or the 5, so you can't really go. Would you even consider about kick some? You might even consider kicking this in potentially.
First shot I saw, I was trying to weave the cue ball in between them. It's not easy though. And you're right, if you clip either of them, it's not going to lie well for position on the 3.
Maybe draw into the 9. Sorry about that. Maybe draw into the 9. Just like that.
Shot.
Does the 3 pass the 4, I guess is the question. I don't think it does because they'd be shooting it.
Power across over here, over to the left long rail. Back over for the 4 in the bottom left corner pocket.
Used all the pocket there, but he had a good stroke, so it went in. And he needs to maintain this angle on the 5. You think I'll go flat on this?
Yeah, it looks like the natural angle is leading between the 6-8. He's going to have to hit it with a little more speed. Come back down table. If he's too straight, he can draw out of it as well. He's gonna. Nice angle here, coming back up table for the 6.
Yeah, heck of a shot there.
Competitive set so far. Few safety exchanges. Just one missed ball from Kunlin in the first game. Woodward hoping for the perfect angle. He's going to be able to make a lot of angles work here. Supposed to make life easier going back towards the 7.
Yeah, kind of like breaking the other side of it and going for the side pocket. Just like that, but you have to make sure you get far enough because you don't want to be on the wrong side of it and then have to force your way all the way over to the other side of the table again.
Yeah, good shot. Got through the angle good. Good natural angle coming up now. Thinking about exactly what angle he wants on the 8 to get back for the 9. 10 balls impeding the most obvious path. So going to look for certain angles to play around that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to get a little straighter on this than usual, just so you can draw it off 2 rails towards the 9, but you have to be careful with that as well. I think he's just going to use the high left and go slightly below the side pocket and just it'll lengthen out towards the 9. Maybe I make things a little too hard.
Strong play here from Woodward. Tough opening shot on the 1, getting through the rack nicely.
Yeah, there's an element of seriousness to him in this match that is, I really do like. He's playing with a little more grit. There we go. 2-2. Skylar Woodward ties it up against Woo Kun Lin.
Yeah, he knows there's a world championship on the line here. Hasn't really made it that close to the end in any world championship, so he'll be hungry for the title.
I would tell you his sponsors, but
Don't speak Mandarin?
no.
Or Taiwanese?
I just can't read it. If you told it, no, I'm just kidding. I can't speak it either. But I'm sure they help him out a lot. He's an amazing player. And is he? Because there's a certain pool room that all the Taiwanese players and a few other players play. Like Chang plays there, Chang Junlin, the Ko brothers, and a few other players. They all play in the same room. They all spar and practice and.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure the name of it. I was there once, a long time ago. They had the World Championships there in the second biggest city called Kaohsiung. Taipei's the capital. I think most of the players live in Taipei.
One ball went a little high, but so it hit the point, and it came all the way back down on the other side of the table. The 1 does not really go down to that side of the table unless it hits that point.
Yeah, both players not super high percentage on the break here. Probably about 1 for 4 in the 4 breaks total in the match. Kunlun has a look at this. He's going after it.
Good shot there on the 1, coming to the 2. Does he get hooked on the 7? No, he's good. So he's got to punch out a little bit for the 3. But he doesn't have to go very far because he needs that angle to go down to the 4. So if he gets straight in on the 3, that'd be best bet. But if he gets a little above it, that's fine too. Decided to roll that. I wouldn't have rolled it, but I guess that's fine. It's probably the correct shot, but I'm a little scared of rolling balls like that at that speed.
Yeah, just playing a little sharply into the side. Wanted to make the pocket a little bigger. Know what you mean. Six ball's the only ball that can really trip him up here. feel like it passes the 8.
And if it doesn't, he could play for a good angle on the 5 to come in between the 9-6. And if he doesn't like the side pocket, he can go for the corner.
Got a little bit wrong angled here. If he goes 2 rails forward, he's running into the 10. Just deciding if he's okay with taking the distance on the 5. Looks like he's forced into that play.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. Just take the distance and live another day. Because you don't want to go 2 rails and hit that 10 ball and get hooked on the 9 or something like that. Good stroke there. Very good stroke there.
Just had a look at the angle on the 6. Looks like he didn't like it. Went over and took a look at the angle on the side.
You know, I'm really not a big fan of the 6 on the side from that angle. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think his biggest issue is that 6 doesn't pass the 8, so he has to either play into a small area on the short side or accept angle here going onto the long side. Played it well. Cue ball's going to play around 3 rails now.
He might even just roll this in.
Could.
Or a little bit of high left. Come about with the 6 balls now. It's hard to know where he's going to hit on the cue ball because he aims so much lower.
True.
Very good shot. Very good shot.
Kuhnlin looking to get on the hill here in the first set. Both players have played well so far. Not much between them. Both looking to really get their break going and have a shot at a break and run.
Nice drop for the 9 ball in the side. Really good there. I think he's going to just do kind of a stun stop shot. Play the 10 to the lower left, or he's going to roll forward just a touch. And rolling forward, he does. For a 3-2 lead. He's going to shoot this just about straight in 10 ball.
See if he switches sides on the break here. It's been not quite as successful from the original spot he picked. We're playing a best of 3 sets. The 3rd set goes to Hill. Going to a shootout. Both these players playing for a spot in the final 16 single elimination portion of the tournament. Winner will advance to that stage. Sticking with the same side of the table here. Ball flying in the corner, makes the 2 as well. He's on the 1.
You know, I was about to say I wasn't too fond of how elevated he was on the break, but after seeing what happened on the break, I might have to go try it next time I go break 9 ball or 10 ball.
Yeah, sets up the break similarly to as he sets up his shooting stroke. Sets up elevated, comes back, hits it level. It's a good chance here. Made 2 balls, no problems in the rack. Just maintain position. Wow.
Hit that one thick, for sure. Giving Skylar a chance to tie it up and maybe force a hill game.
Skylar just gonna, looks like he's just gonna minimize the cue ball movement here. Take a little tougher shot on the 3. And he'll be moving naturally towards the 4.
Yeah, Skylar sponsored by Q-Tech, using one of his proof cues. Looks like he's at home with it. He's comfortable. See how he gets through this ball. Good shot there. I think him taking that little extra time and making sure that he was okay shooting that 3 in the corner kind of helped his confidence, instead of trying to drag it back and try to get perfect on the rail, right?
Yeah, he looks focused here.
He looks like he's trying to prove a point, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
See, that's when he's at his best, in my opinion, is when he's just kind of, I don't know, it's not, he gets a little too loose sometimes, and I think that's good for the most part, but when he's, you know, focused and playing like this, I think that's when his best game comes out. He doesn't have a world championship on his trophy case yet, but
Got the chance this week.
that's right.
This match all important for that goal. Just straight enough where he can roll the cue ball in slowly and hold for the 6. A little more angle, wanted it.
Yeah, kind of bounced off that rail a little bit.
Yeah, he was playing in the corner, over hit the speed. He can still punch down to the short rail here and come back towards the 7.
Yeah, maybe a little draw, maybe a little stun, just depends on his angle. And do you come to that second rail, or do you just go 1 rail at the 7?
I don't mind going 2 rails here, put a bit of right spin, kill the cue ball near the 7. Yeah, playing it that way, you're going to get a little further from it, a little more often. Good angle.
Yeah, you're going to follow this just a touch. Maybe even back down to that end rail, right? He's stunning it. Yeah, just maintaining the angle, making sure he's not too straight to where he has to do something crazy. Coming down just past the side pocket, maybe about a diamond down. Diamond and a half.
This 10 ball for Hill in the first set here.
Beautiful out.
Both players playing well. Kun Lin had the first chance to win the set. Missed a pretty makeable shot on the 1. Woodward will be looking for his first break and run of the match.
We got a Hill first set.
I think players playing at this stage of the tournament have kind of had a break that's working better for them.
Do you think he's gonna? Do you think he's gonna switch sides?
That's what I'm getting at. I would think he would consider it, but he has stuck to the same break. First 3 breaks here. Oh, he did. See if he can switch things up.
And the break. Oh, went a little high on the 1 ball. The 4 railer didn't really go up, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That almost went 6 rails, that 3 ball.
Yeah. Left Kuhnlin a push here.
A lot of people sweating this match in person. The stands are pretty filled, and we have a lot of people also standing off to the left side.
Referee Valerie Bedard from Montreal, Quebec. Strong player in her own right. Doing a great job this week. Pushed him into a tempting shot here.
Yeah, I feel like you have to give this back, don't you? I mean,
yeah,
if you're not going to attack.
Yeah, the position's not guaranteed. It's actually lying not bad between the 7-10. Kind of like a 50-50 push. I like what he did here. Woodward had to think about it. He's going to give it back. Safe is playing the cue ball back to where it is now.
One of the ways to look at it, too, is when someone pushes out, you just think, if I gave this back to my opponent, would I feel comfortable with him shooting this? You know, and if not, you have to kind of go for it. But I feel like it's laying so odd that a lot of bad things can happen if you do decide to go for the 1. See if we learn something here. I was trying to play safe there behind the 5, I think. And it was always a tough shot, you know.
Yeah, Woodward with the first chance here. Pretty sure the 8 passes the 9. Pretty easy positioning for the first 4 balls.
Good shot there. Does the 8 pass the 9?
I think so. It doesn't look like it does from the overhead, but I had some other looks at it.
If it does, it's close.
Yeah.
Or maybe drawing off of it. I think that's what he's trying to see here.
Yeah, if he's looking at that angle, it does in pocket. Can't do anything following into it, even like off the left long rail. It's got to be a draw. Definitely going at the breakout angle here. You know, the 8 does pocket in the long pocket as well, and the 7's lying not too bad to get underneath the 8. He might have to now. He doesn't have the angle to break it out.
Yeah, he's going to have to try to just take what the table gives him here, because you can't try to force things on these pockets, especially hill.
I haven't seen him come down and look at the angle below the 8. I think he'll recognize it now. Probably had that as a backup in mind. Stroke there from Woodward.
Yeah, I think he might even play it short side if he gets the correct angle. On the 8 in the same pocket he's making the 6. But I feel like you got to try to break it out at this point, right? the way they're laying?
I just think there's enough room down there. I mean, you know, you could get an angle where you run into the 9 off the 8, but there's only 2 balls left on the table at that point. Should be able to push the 9 into a positive place. He's got a little too much angle. He's going to have to really slow roll at this if he wants to hold for the 8. Way it's lying now, I think he has to consider going into it.
Yeah, I think he has to get that second rail, don't you? Or is he trying? He's not trying to draw into this, is he?
He's queuing so low, I think he might be. It's a lot of angle.
He might be drawing over 1 rail under the 8 and then playing the 8 in the top left corner.
Yeah, that's a good play.
It's a little touchy, though. Yeah, he's looking at it now. Shot clock winding down. He's going to need to make a decision.
Oh. Show of emotion there. Just really didn't expect the miscue. Offered his hand in apologies. 7s ended up funny for Kuhn Lin.
Yeah, would you go off the edge of this and play him back down table, or would you try for the bank and draw under? I guess he's playing the bank here.
Yeah, or you just bank it across 2 rails. Try to leave the 7 in the middle of the short rail.
Oh, man, look how beautiful this was.
Good shot.
He might have hit it a little too hard, though.
It's close. Woodward's looking positive in his body language. I think he might go at this.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a shot to take, he's going to take it.
Cue ball can play to the left of the 8-9 and come back to the same area it is now. Slow on his shot clock. Got to go here. Nice
Oh,
shot.
my goodness. How beautiful was that? Wait, still going. And with the shot clock winding down, that was an even better shot than you think. Shot clock can play some mental games with you when you're out there for sure. And what's he checking with his cue there?
Not sure. He's got the left edge. Just figure out what he can do off that left edge.
He's got the right edge too, maybe. No. Oh wow. I think the object ball placement is a little reckless because he's so confident with his cue ball, but it just leaves it to where Skylar can do something almost every time.
Be nice for Woodward if he doesn't have to jump over the 10 here. Jumping over the 8 and towards the 7 will be reasonable. Position will be tough.
Yeah, he is going with that jump cue. Or the
Full-
break cue.
Full cue jump? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tough. Ball just popped right out of the pocket.
Would you look at this?
Yeah, left it tough for Kuhn Lin again.
So if you use a little bit of low right draw, could it hit that bottom side of the 10 and go into the 8? Or is he just going to use...
I think he just tried to stick the cue ball behind the 10 here. And he's going to follow it. Use the 8-9 as blockers.
Interesting. I'm just not a big fan of that, leaving it so close to that rail. You know, because it's...
Yeah, he's leaving a guaranteed hit. Just want to play a half containing safe here. I'm surprised Woodward's not trying to kick this in.
Yeah, I feel... Well, the thing is... I know, I totally agree with you, actually. I would have tried to go to hit that second rail and hit it with a little bit of pace. But that was a beautiful kick there. Oh.
Left a shot for Kuhn Lin, but again, the 8 doesn't pocket past the 9, so he's going to have a bit of work to do to get on the 8 here.
It's a hill thriller.
from Kun Lin.
Doesn't want to get frozen on that rail.
I have to slow roll this.
The dreaded slow roll, hill. Like telling scary stories around the campfire. That's one of them.
Trust your stroke.
Try
Make
to
the pocket a little bit bigger with the speed.
Try to run in the 10 a little bit. You're going into that path at least. Oh no.
Oh, got him. The slow roll got him. Big break here for Woodward in the first set.
Yeah, you stun across here or you use high ride English?
I think the stun's a little more controllable. 3 rails is coming right into the angle of the 10. You can kind of guarantee that you can cross over the 10 on the stun.
Yeah, I like the stun better as well. Did he hit it hard enough? Did he hook himself? Oh, okay. He was playing it
One
long.
rail across.
Wow.
Yeah, I was thinking about crossing over the 10 as well.
Yeah, me too. I guess hill, he doesn't want to have any chance of scratching, huh? Just one more good shot to get out of this set.
So big miss from Kun Lin here in this hill game.
Boy.
And Woodward is straight in on the 10, and he'll be taking the first set down. Got the support of the American crowd in the house here. Smile from Woodward.
And he's going to take a break.
We'll take a break as well. We'll be back in a few minutes. Skylar stepping back into the arena here. We'll get going with the second set action. Kunlin stayed in the arena for the entirety of the break. Very close first set, coming down to a slow roll on the 8 from Kunlin. Didn't go for him. Woodward will be coming in with the momentum here into set number 2.
Yeah, that 9 ball kicked out the 1 from going in. It was going straight there. Maybe a different speed next time. That's usually how that you can affect that result. But yeah, he hit it well, just didn't get the result. Would you consider going from the middle of the bed of the table at this point? If you have unsuccessful break after unsuccessful break?
Yeah, it's always a thought. And you know, you got to try to change the tide, right? It's like, I think we know by now, if you break from the middle and you don't make one, it's going to tend to leave more open racks. No one's really been able to solve this. I remember last year, though, when Kachi won the tournament, he was one of the only players to break from the middle and ended up winning the tournament. So it is a strategy that can work.
Yeah, I mean, it's at least worth a try, at least one time, I believe. But also, if you hit them square and hard from the middle, there's a lot of things that could go right. So even though if you break dry, it might sell out, it also might give you a straight-in shot on the 1.
Yeah, I mean, you're thinking offensive with that break, and I think in these break and run these short race formats, break and runs are very powerful. So it's an underrated play overall.
You know, if I'm a 750 playing an 800 Fargo, I think I'd have to go more firepower based anyway,
Yeah.
right? So I think that would be my plan of attack either way. Live by the sword, die by the sword, right?
Sure.
Live by the break, die by the break.
Kunlin can cut the 1 into the 8 here. Play the cue ball back down near the 9. Gonna hope the 8 doesn't pocket.
Yeah, also doesn't want the 1 to leak out to the right side. And he has 3 different wrap segments on his cue. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't want that 1 to leak out. He might have given Skylar a shot.
4's got him. Jump cue it is for Woodward.
Had a good chance there. It was one of the more straightforward jumps, but with that much distance, it's never easy.
Left the 1 hanging, so first real chance of the rack goes to Kunlin here.
It's hard to know what he's going to do with his tip position.
Yeah, he's always cueing at a different spot than he hits. When he's hitting draw, he cues right at the cloth like this one right here.
Yeah, he wishes he could hit lower, doesn't he?
Play into the short rail here. Some right spin. Come back towards the 4.
Good shot there.
Nicely executed. Tougher than it looks.
You know, if you notice, his backstroke and his practice strokes are way different. Usually everyone kind of keeps them uniform, but he likes to just barely have any backstroke at all on the practice strokes. And then this final stroke goes back a lot farther.
Yeah, it has a long stroke overall. Lends to really good cue ball control.
See, look at baby stroke, and then all the way back.
Yeah, it's like Niels Fayen style.
And this looks a lot steeper in person.
We're following the cue ball through to the side rail here. Trying to get a little closer to the 7.
It's quite a bit of angle here.
Yeah, got to play a bunch of left spin. Make sure you avoid the side.
He's not coming above the side here, is he?
I think he can still get there.
Huh. Beautiful stroke. And just comes straight down in between the 10 and the pocket. Hitting it with that low follow.
Yeah, odd.
Oh, wow, you get that point. Oh, hit the correct point. That was good. Good one. Now, he should win this rack. That low stun.
Lin taking the first rack of the second set here. Good looking to get something going off the break. Both players without a break and run in the first set. Who'd you like to win the tournament, Chris?
That's
Tough
that's
call.
a very tough one. I think Ko Pin Yi is in very, very good form right now.
Okay.
I would like him to win it. That's my preference. But if not, Skylar Woodward is my other preference because he's a
Countryman hero.
countryman hero. Yeah, fellow countryman. The crowd would really like him to win.
Shane's never won a World 10 ball either.
Has he really never
No.
won a World 10 ball?
They didn't have it for a long time. They've only had it for the last 4 years. So when he was in his prime, not that he's passed it, but many of the years in his prime, they just didn't hold the tournament. So he's only had about 4 shots at it.
I thought he won a World 10 ball at a different. Oh, not this World 10 ball. You're saying?
Never a WPA World 10 ball. Never
Oh.
won it.
Interesting.
Kunlin going from the same break area that he's been attacking in the first set. Looking for better results here.
Yeah, he hits that cue ball so pure on that break. That is beautiful.
Got the 1 to go this time, straight in on the 2.
Nice opportunity for the 3-4 combo, and then once you get past the 3-4 combo and you get on the 5, everything should be pretty smooth sailing here. Can he stun closer to get more towards the 3-4 combo? Or is he on the wrong side? I think he's good.
shot. Good angle to attack the combo here. Can just draw back off of it. Shoot the 3 in the same pocket.
It's interesting, some of his pattern plays. I'm just like, I'm not saying they're the wrong shot. It's just I would never have thought to go a certain way. I just feel like you're taking the 9 and making it into the game a little bit there.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a follow to me there, one rail, and just guarantee the natural angle. No, you're going inside the 9 instead of outside it. Got nicely on the combo though. Made it through this part of the rack well. Try to draw as close as you can to the 6 here. Angle going to the rail with the cue ball would be ideal.
Very pure hit there, and he draw this ball about to where the side pocket is, maybe a little less. But just want to get off that rail just a touch.
Yeah, gonna have to cheat the inside of the pocket here and play it at speed. Gotta be very careful on the targeting. Shot.
Now to get in between the 9 ball and the middle of the table, or maybe even just the middle of the table. Just like that. And looks pretty good to me, Eric.
Yeah, coming with his first break-in run of the set of the match here. Up 2-0 in the second set, looking to fight back. Even the set score. He'll be breaking in rack number 3, looking to put together a 2-pack here. Perfectly on the 10.
Yeah, beautiful out here. Looking pretty good through 2 racks in the second set. Looking to mount a comeback. Woo Kun Lin is up 2-0 in a race to 4. Skylar Woodward has won the first set. And Woo Kun Lin is looking to force a 3rd set for a decider. But Skylar is still not out of this yet. Still minimum of 2 games to be played this set. And that's if Skylar loses both of them. But I don't see that happening. But the way that Woo Kun Lin has been breaking, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, even in the Hill game in the first set, he had a chance to break and run the rack, just missed the 1.
Yeah, he's definitely getting the better layouts and, more importantly, making a ball on his break. Where Skylar he's been getting close, but the balls just haven't fallen on the break for him. But he still won the first set, so maybe he can get his break going down 2-0. Let's watch this cue ball here. Wow.
Perfect.
He hits it with a touch of spin, too, and squats it every time. It's amazing how he can keep that cue ball control, but still with a little bit of spin as he's going through. But nothing down.
Yeah, Woodward straight down on the 1 as well. This is the chance he was looking for here in the second set. Could try to play the 1 off the 7 here. 6-7 combos lying a little funny.
He might come out for the 2 in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, you'd want to avoid the combo on the 3. Not that you wouldn't be making the 3, just wouldn't be guaranteed position on the 2.
Either corner, the bottom left or the bottom right, but whatever is comfortable to make a stroke on. So here, he got in between, and now he's going to have to come with a good shot.
I'll tell you what, going forward in the rack here, Skylar's going to have to cut the 6 into the 7. I guess I can come up the rail, and you play the cue ball off the short rail, where you're going to get position on the 6, but it's not straightforward.
Yeah, and if you come up a little too short, you can always play the carom. Good shot there.
Tight position on the 4 here.
Yeah, middle table. He might actually play the 4 on the side, potentially, but I don't think so. Just draw out to the middle of the table about where he pointed his cue. Oh, he juiced it there. Did he overjuice it?
Okay, over the top of the 9.
Here, you're just trying to make the 4. You don't want to. That's your main focus, of course. But don't try to do anything crazy here. Try to take what the table gives you. Sorry.
Sorry, Chris.
No, go ahead.
All equipment in this tournament made by Predator, even the bridges. Power draw here from Woodward.
Yeah, he maintained that angle so he could draw up for the 6-7 combo or the carom. I think he's going for the carom, but just really depends on where he gets. If he overdraws it, he can go for the combo, and if he gets slightly more to the middle of the table, he can play the carom. But it's a very touchy shot. But this shot right here is not easy, so he has to make sure that this goes down.
Big stroke there from Woodward, getting there where he needs.
How clean did he hit that ball?
Yeah, at the end of the shot clock as well.
Beautiful stroke there. Got through the ball really, really well. And this is the big key to the puzzle in this rack. Playing the combination, 6 at the 7. Overcut it a touch. Hopefully that 6 ball doesn't pop out too much. And there we go.
Great shot. Toughest part of the rack negotiated by Woodward now. Some behind the back action for you here. Woodward seems to show up in these big events. He's done well in some matchroom tournaments in the past. He's been one of the strongest players on the Mosconi Cup team for the past 5 years.
Yeah, the thing about Skylar is you have to have his attention for him to play well, in my opinion. And when you put him on a stage like this, he generally rises to the occasion. Yeah, good little stun through there. Cheating the angle a touch. And he's on the board in this second set.
See if he can get something going on the break. It's been holding him back a little bit. Still managing to play well when he's gotten the chances.
Yeah, so I'd either adjust to try and break from the middle or diamond out, or try to cut the break just a little bit and see if that changes his fortunes.
Yeah, that's one variable. If you're not that super confident with breaking from the middle, you can always try to cut it instead of just hitting it squarely. Both players trying to hit it squarely right now.
Yeah, I think the elevation change that Woo Kun Lin is using may have some sort of effect on the rack, where the pop of the cue ball, you know, affects the rack a touch differently. Where Skylar is coming more of a flat angle, and I think it's affecting the energy of the rack slightly different.
Woodward looking to take this match down in straight sets. So loser side qualification match. Both players will be looking through to get through to the final 16. Oh, we moved in a bit. Gonna be close bridge here. He's too far in from the rail. Interesting.
I wonder if he's going to cut break. I don't think he is, but it's a possibility. He's trying to squat the cue ball here.
Made one. Kind of lifting his hand up saying, I finally made one.
Very good, very good.
Can stick the cue ball behind the 6 here. Be worried about how the 1's going to end up, kind of running into the 2. If you play the cue ball behind the 7, you can kind of cut the 1 to the top part of the 2, or it'll go up table.
Yeah, I like your idea.
Look at this aggressive call.
He said the 2 ball?
Oh, okay, it's the 2. Sorry, I thought he was trying to cross the 1. Nice shot.
Yeah, I think if you try to do the 1 ball in the side pocket, the 6 might have interrupted that.
Yeah, it's too aggressive.
That's why I was confused why he called that 2 for a second.
Kunlin bringing out the jump cue here.
Might need some chalk on that cue.
I was going to say the same, yeah. It's kinda
Looks like he's about to break. Wow. It's a little... Oh, but he's good. I think he got him hooked.
yeah, Woodward up out of his seat there. He wants to get back at the table. You can tell he wants this match and this tournament. Just considering how close he is to the 3 here. Thinking if he can jump at the ball or not. If he feels confident in getting over it, I think there's value in it. Gonna choose the kick. Try to hit the bottom side of the 1 here.
I don't think he got him.
Yeah, I think he's left it. 5's tied up with the 10. 3 can open up that area. Can move the cue ball towards the 4 and doing that as well.
Yeah, he's trying to see where he has to get to be able to navigate from the 3 and hit that 10 ball and still have a shot in the 4. You don't want to hook yourself trying to run in too full to the 10 and it come out in front of the 4. I wouldn't have been too angry if he just ran into them now from the 2.
I know what you mean, yeah. He's got the wrong angle now, though. He's going to have to make a new plan here. Could power follow with left. Cue ball could stick behind the 5 in that case. I think just going to try to play safe. I think nothing wrong with that. You can just stick the cue ball nice and tight to the 10.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to keep it simple and keep his lead. Playing the probability here. The statistics. Yeah, because wherever he leaves this 5, it's still going to be very tough for Sky to kick at this if he glues him on that 10 ball.
I think best case he kind of leaves it near the 6-7, maybe behind one of the two. Main focus will be the cue ball here. Shot from Kun Lin. Dangerously close to the pocket, but kicking from a long ways away. Big spot in the second set here for Woodward. Nice try. Pretty good chance for Kun Lin now. He'll be looking to take a 3-1 lead in the second set and level the set score.
Yeah, they really like to draw that ball there. I'm not a huge fan of that personally for my game.
Yeah, I was thinking about the follow and play the 6 on the side.
Yeah, or potentially 6 in the same pocket as the 5.
Sure.
Just preference, but I don't know. I guess the way her stroke is, I mean, his stroke is set up, it's okay.
Staying nicely in line here. Perfect position for the 10. Spin breaking well. Looking to continue that trend in the next rack here.
Up 3-1, looking to close the set out in the next game. Let's see how his break is.
Quick update on a few other scores going on. Other losers side qualification matches happening right now. Cheng Jun Lin up a set against Max Lechner. Eklund Kachi up a set against Gerson Martinez. Shane Van Boning has defeated Alex Pagulayan 2-0. Albin Ocean 2-0 over Conrad Jashishin. Badr Al-Wadi 2-0 over Hijikata. And Oi 2-0 over Yip Kin Ling. So still a couple matches in progress. Twelve of the 16 spots in the final 16 filled now. 4 left to go. Woodward and Kun Lin looking to join that group. There goes the 4. No, just hangs up. Six dropped in the side. I don't think he has enough of this to pocket it.
I think it might double kiss if he tries to play safe above the rails, right? If he hits it thin. Depending how thin he hits it, but it might double kiss if he, it's probably what he's thinking about now.
Could cut the 1 in the middle of the short rail, but I know, yeah, the cue ball will be coming very close to it going forward. Opted for the push here. Looks like he left the thinnest of edges on the left side of the one.
Yeah, I might give this back.
Yeah, you're gonna have to line the 8 up with the 1. Looks like it's so thin you could actually miss the whole ball. Unlikely, but part of the equation.
He might even go for the kick here.
Sure, maybe
Play the 4.
yeah, it's unclear whether it even has the edge. It looks like he does from the overhead.
With the ball so close to the rail, basically frozen, I do like the kick better, in my opinion. But it looks like he likes the thin. It's hard to control.
No good. Woodward's going to have a chance here to stick up Kun Lin behind the 8.
Might have left a shot by the 2 also.
Didn't really leave the combo angle here. If he plays the 1 off the left side, the cue ball's going towards the corner pocket, so he's going to try an aggressive jump here.
Yeah, I feel like you have to go for it though at this point.
Giving himself a chance to win the set. Combo is makeable. Try.
Behind the 5.
Got some distance, but left the 1.
This will be a tester for Skylar though, because he hasn't really had an open shot in a few games, and he has to step up and make this tough cut shot with a low right spin. Just avoid that side pocket. Get through the ball. Oh, how good did he hit that one? He hit that one very, very well.
Could have played it much better.
Just be careful with your reaching with this 4 ball. Don't want to touch the 4 with your shirt. That's why he's so off to the side there. Valerie looking to make sure he doesn't foul. Great shot. It's almost like a drill here with the 7, the 8, the 9.
Yeah, back and forth. I think ideally if you can get a drawing angle towards the right. Skylar's looking at the following angle. Both will work. So he's got the draw. Play this at a bit of speed. Playing into an open enough pocket that shouldn't be too much trouble.
Yeah, he's down 3-1, but this will bring him within 1 game, and then he's in striking distance of winning this set and not having to go to a 3rd set. Okay. Look at him holding his head. Like someone took his ice cream.
Seems worried, but he has angle going to the left. He can just play 2 rails forward here. Not as easy as he would have liked.
Yeah, he might just be drawing back and taking what he can here. I think he might have been a touch straighter than we think.
Yeah. Definitely was if he could draw that straight back. So one more tester here for Woodward.
Low right English, stun across. Oh, he's hitting those long shots so well.
Yeah,
He's getting through the ball very well right now.
actually made a ball in his last break as well.
He'll definitely be doing the same spot he did last time. I would be willing to bet.
Yeah, moved in from the rail. Ended up working for him.
Looks like he'll take this game to make it 3-2. He's trailing and a race to 4.
Last 16 draw, likely filling out here. Don't actually have it posted yet, I don't think. But all the top players into that part of the tournament. Yap, Ruiz, Fortunsky, Beato, Shevchuk, Gorst, Ping Chung, and Ping Yi through so far.
Break from the same spot. Put a little spin on that one, though.
No good this time.
He has a 3-8 combo on. Looks like it might be.
Yeah, it's available. So chance for Kunlin here to win the second set. He did have one chance to win the first set. He'll be looking to make sure of this opportunity. Can play the cue ball between the 9 and the past the 9 and in between the 9 and the 4. That'll work. Moving back towards the 3.
Don't scratch.
It's okay. Nicely controlled. Kind of forced to play above the 3-8. The 3 does have like a little angle cutting into the 8 where it can come off the rail after comboing into it. That'll help him, because he won't be able to really hold the cue ball in that area.
Oh, wow. He's trying to play perfect to this. Oh, my goodness. Good shot.
He got there. The only thing here is, can you draw the ball enough? Straight back into the 7? Yeah, you can.
I think he might just follow this.
Well, he could as well, yeah.
But will it jump off the rail a little too much? And
Maybe.
yeah, I think, well, I don't know what he's doing yet.
Didn't get enough draw out of it. Slight misjudgment there from Kunlin.
Yeah, both players a little confused on what just happened. I think he knows that he didn't draw it enough there. I think he thought it was going to go bounce out a little more.
Maybe. Switching hands here. Pretty good opposite-handed. If you can make a shot like that look easy. High quality pool from both players, as you would expect this deep in the tournament. Very few missed balls. Taking advantage of their chances on most occasions.
Keep it simple there. Stay above the 6. Make sure you get a shot, not too straight. Come down, miss the 10, and go towards that 7 in the upper right-hand pocket.
Skyler looks like he's just preparing himself for the next set. It'll be Kunlun to break in the third set.
I don't think you need to be as perfect as he needs to be on this. Just make sure you put enough pace on the 7 ball to. Yeah. Middle of the table for the 10 in the lower right-hand corner. Should be fine. He might draw this 3 rails, spin it 3 rails out. Yeah, let your stroke out. Get through the ball there. Instead of trying to baby it and use right English and maybe not get as close as he got this time.
Tight match here. Going to be leveled at 1 set each now. For a place in the final 16. Looks like Kunlun's going to take a break in between sets here. We'll take a break as well, and we'll be right back. Kuhnlin up to break here in the third and deciding set. If the score goes hill-hill, we'll be going to a shootout. Both players will be looking to avoid that. It's been a close match so far. Nothing down for Kuhnlin, and Woodward's going to have a shot on the one here. Good opening for Woodward in the first set.
That 2-4 looks really promising.
Yeah, I was wondering why he was shaking his head. It's because where the 2 is. 2 straight on the 1 to really develop anything going towards the 2.
It was almost like not a point to make the 1.
Yeah, you really can't develop any angle. All you can do is draw straight back into the 3. It's not really going to help you with the 2. He's going on the side. Good shot. Got below the 2 nicely here. Can stop behind the 4. Doesn't want to be on the rail. He's just kind of, yeah. Really could have been anywhere down near the rail there, just not frozen on it. It's still possible to stick the cue ball in. If he doesn't like elevating, he can follow the cue ball into the rail and back.
Oh, he got too much into it, but luckily for him, he had a wall of balls to protect that 2 from going in the pocket. But I think the 2-8 is on. Aim the 2 the lower point on the cut shot and have the cue ball come in between the 10-5 and back up.
Yeah, he's looking at it here.
It might work. Calls extension for a little more time and regroups himself. And I think he's taking this on, Eric.
Yeah, 2 balls controllable into the same pocket. 2 could move to the right a little bit. Wants to avoid that.
Yeah, don't want to go behind the 6 on accident, but it's kind of a risk you have to run. Trying to do something good here. Oh, he hit it hard.
Yeah, he knew it was going that way. Tried to control it. Not get it stuck up near the 6. Just didn't end up quite how he wanted here. Looking at the cut, looks really thin. Got to run into certain parts of the 7 to kind of stick for the 3. Oh, he's kicking at it.
Yeah, 2 in the side. I don't think he can see it, so has to kick. Oh, he almost called it. Wow. And now an opportunity for Skylar to make it 1-0. This is a very, very important rack, and it's a must-win for both of them, in my opinion.
Yeah, both players will be pushing towards getting to 3. If they do get to 3, they'll be guaranteed a shootout.
Yeah, good shot there. Just going to come out to the middle of the table. Man, there is a photographer in there with a zoom lens that can, I think, photograph someone's backyard from a state away.
You recognize it from this far away? I know you're into photography a little bit.
Oh, that thing is like a 400 to 600 millimeter, which would be about 8 table lengths.
Huh.
So he's definitely getting some close-ups of Skylar right now. Maybe us too, we don't know it, you never know. You play the corner or the side on the 5 ball here?
Looks like corner to me. Yeah, came up for the side.
6 doesn't go on the side, does it?
Yeah, a little sharp. I think he's going to consider 3 rails around it here.
Okay, or the 6 in the same corner as the 7. Yeah, playing your shot here. Good speed. Might have gotten a little too straight on this. What do you think?
Yeah, he might be forced to drop the right long rail. There's an option to pound out of it. Well, he's queuing up. Looks like he's going to go at it with speed.
Yeah, this is why the correct angle is so important. Like Ralph Souquet, he'll play way on the other side, so that way he makes sure he gets the angle, even if he has to have a tougher shot. Oh, he's real straight on this.
Could have drew it up the right long rail as well.
I think so too, but he got a lot out of the way he went. He got more out of it than I thought he could have.
Big stroke there.
Because with clean balls, they don't really stun as easy to pound them off that rail. So stay down through the ball here. Go 2 rails. Yeah, he's looks like his work is done here, but still have to make these next 2 balls.
He's been switching up the break a bit in the last couple. Moved the cue ball in, made a ball once, didn't make a ball the second time. See if he moves it in even more or goes back to the side rail here.
Yeah, I'm going to look for him to go closer to the middle here, just to try it out and see if it works. But if he's not, I don't see Wukun Lin changing his break because his has been working pretty good. You know, his has been working pretty well, so no need to change there. But for Skylar, I mean, I think if you're going to change it up and break dry, you might as well change it up again and try to see if the table has a sweet spot in the place that they haven't checked yet.
I think it's worth the gamble at this point, and if it does go well for him, he's already got a 1-game lead. Be looking to extend that. Bedard taking your time with the rack here, making sure it's all tight. Big spot in the match here.
Oh my, he's doing it. Oh, he almost did it.
Oh, he's still pretty far in the middle. Yeah.
I think that's the proper side for the right-hander anyway.
Hit him very well, but just can't solve the riddle on the break here.
If you notice, that wing ball almost went in, straight in.
Yeah, I've seen it go in a few times over the course of the tournament.
You know, when it's off slightly on a certain angle, I won't expose the whole truth about it, but if it's off a certain angle, a lot of times breaking from middle, it could just go right in there.
Yeah,
I learned that from a prop bet that I was doing with a friend.
Interesting. You bet against it?
No, I bet that I could make it happen.
You could make it.
Yeah.
And you figured it out? You figured out how to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
Only 9 out of 10 times.
Wow. Yeah, you'll never see that ball go in with a template rack.
No, no. Yeah, this navigation here is a little odd, trying to get to the 2, but I think you have to just get in a general area and not try to play too perfect and not try to get too close to the 2, because the 1 is such a tough shot, you kind of just have to take what you can. Just like that.
shot there from Woodward. A little over top of the 9. Yeah, he's a lot over top of the 9. Going to be tricky to play back towards the 3 here. Might have to elevate and stun around it or come beneath it as he was looking there.
I might have to use a bridge on this one.
It's out on the table, yeah. Skylar barely tall
I'm joking. Kinda. Yeah, you might want to go for the 3 in the same corner.
Yeah, a little stun can bring it over to the right side of the table.
Does it pass the 9?
I think it does. Looks like he's going higher. Gonna maybe try to run into the 4.
Oh, he had that one. Sweet.
Ooh,
Oh, got a bad roll.
Yeah, it's unlucky roll there.
Just in survival mode at this point. Make the shot and take what he can. How was that one? He might get a little too close to his work here. Not bad.
Yeah, he ended up okay.
These shots looking away from the pocket where your eyes aren't focused on where the ball is going. You just have to really trust your instincts and get through the ball. Yep, just like that.
So Woodward looking to go up with a 2-0 lead here in the 3rd set. 1 game away from being guaranteed a shootout. That'd be a nice cushion to be up 3-0. And have that insurance on your mind.
He looks very focused, which I like. Wukun Lin seemed to have maybe not physical energy, but mental energy. Has a little lack of it from the beginning of the set to now.
Yeah, hasn't showed much emotion. I think he had a chance to win the 1st set. I mean, we're talking like 1 mistake in the course of 15 racks. He's played very well.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing for him.
I think the over-under, if we would have said he would have been ran out the table but jacked up 4 times in the total run out.
Yeah.
What about the under? This might even be a stun. Be careful the 9.
Ideally wants to be straight enough to hold for the 10. Looks like it's going to have a little too much angle. Might even consider running into it here.
I was just going to ask that. Would you be in favor of trying to run into the 10 here with a little bit of draw?
I think you have to. It's too much power coming across, risking a scratch in both side pockets.
Oh, wow.
Slow roll it.
That's when you know you're in stroke, when you trust yourself on those kind of a shots.
Yeah, dragged it a little bit so he could hit it a little more aggressive, but still touchy pocketing there.
I would never go to the side on this ball.
He's
Corner pocket it is.
He's taking it long here.
Beautiful shot there. Skylar Woodward up 2-0 against Wukun Lin. I'm going to be interested to see where he breaks from this time. Is he going to go all out and just break from the middle?
Yeah, just put it dead center.
Yeah.
Diamond out.
See how invested he is. Maybe just break out the one pocket, but with the one pocket break and play some chess.
4 balls to a rail.
Yeah. Make sure the 4 ball hits a rail. I mean, four balls.
No one's done the corridor bridge break yet. No one's gone that far.
Because they don't want to win that bad. Yeah, that takes some gusto. All right, Skylar to break. Okay, going from the opposite side now. It's closer to the standard 10-ball break, just a little slightly to the left.
Yeah. Hit it great. There goes the 10. Just drops. Goes to 1. It's thin in the side.
And that'll spot up.
Yeah, it's going to kind of interfere with the 3.
This might get spotted twice if it goes to where it's dead. It's 3 and 10 combo. You gotta freeze it. Gotta freeze it.
Took away the angle on the 3 here. 1 and 2 will be gone, so the 3 will be able to pass in that side pocket after those balls are eliminated.
This guy joking around with the ref. She accidentally said, "Oh no, don't go behind the 10."
Okay.
Might have to go in the corner here.
Yeah, he actually has a draw shot playing into the angle off 3 rails, coming back towards the 3. It's going to trend him a little long. I mean, an angle where the cue ball's going the wrong way on the from the 3 to the 4. Could hit it perfectly, though. It is there.
Are we sure the 3 doesn't pass the 8? Or are you
Yeah,
sure the 3?
I'm down the line here. At the 10's blocking it.
What a shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
missed
you missed
there.
the 2. I was,
Watching the cue ball?
yeah, I was watching the cue ball there.
Yeah, didn't expect him to miss that one. Really one of the first missed balls of all 3 sets for Woodward. Focus on the cue ball a little too much last minute. Did get the cue ball perfect. Kunlin in a tough spot now. Gonna try to get the cue ball back to where it is. Over top of the 8.
It's one of those things where you're probably playing shape for a safe anyway. So it's tough to navigate exactly where you want to get. Mentally, at least.
That's close.
Oh, off the 5. Oh. That might work.
Yeah, I'm down the line again. He does have a little bit of angle going up table. You really have to jam it, though. Tough to play the 3 in the side with that much speed. He's going to give it a shot, it looks like. Cue ball might roll to the right of the 9. In that case, he won't have to hit it quite as hard.
You definitely have to punch it.
Nice shot. Got pretty much all he could out of that cue ball. Gonna have to slow roll this.
Yeah, this slow right drag draw. Low right English. He's going to hit it more spin, less speed. Really trust that right English to throw the ball in. Just like that. Oh. He popped up a touch.
Yeah, big chance for Woodward now. Really only the second missed ball for Kunlin.
Yeah, it comes at kind of a crucial time, sadly, for him.
Shot
Must
there
have put
from
a lot of
Woodward.
spin on that one.
Yeah, got nice and close to the 5. Straight back draw here, and the rest of the rack looking good. If Woodward gets to 3, he'll be guaranteed the shootout. Winner of this match will advance to the final 16 in the tournament. So he has just enough angle to continue movement up table here.
Would you say above this, or would you go down?
He's got the angle to move to the left of the side pocket.
So where his cue was there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know, when we commentate, a lot of this is preference.
Sure.
You know, within reason. Within reason.
Yeah, move the cue ball less or try to get closer to it.
Correct, correct. It's kind of just how you feel under pressure, in my opinion. So however your stroke naturally feels looser under pressure, that's the way you should go.
Sure.
There's other times where you have to make yourself shoot the right shot even though you don't feel as comfortable doing that, right? But it's best chance for a win. And he looks good here.
Yeah, just looking for that elusive break and run. But a comfortable lead in the 3rd set for Woodward. Other losers qualification matches going on right now. Quick update on those. Change on Lin and Match Lechner in a 3rd set. Dennis Grabe is advanced to the final 16 over Daniel Maciol. Kachi through, Shane through. Albin Ocean, 2-0 against Conrad Shishin. Badr Al-Wadi, 2-0 over Hijikata. And Naoki Oi defeats Yip King Ling. 2-0. Woodward's going to take his best guess at the break here. Hasn't been able to figure it out yet.
Oh, he's back to his side rail break.
Yeah.
I think he's been getting better results from the other breaks, though.
Got a chance to make the 1 here. Got the 4, pushed in by the 1.
He cut him a little bit. I
Yeah.
think that was purposeful.
1 hung over the corner, and you can see the excitement in his eyes. He's finally got a shot off the break.
Well, the first time he smiled all match. Coincidence? Maybe not.
Yeah. Buzzing a little bit here. Taking his time, though, knows the importance. I don't mind trying to get straight in the corner here. Considering the side. Steady nerves there from Woodward. See his back arm. Dead still.
Watch out, 8-ball.
Wow, ball just kind of kept rolling there.
And the break and run seems elusive still.
Yeah. Woodward's on a high percentage hit here. Might get something with the 5-6-10. the safe. Looks like he's considering swerving it. It's a pretty big swerve. Too much. Gonna go corner here. Hit the right side of the ball he was trying to hit. Looks like he got a blocker here. Kunlin's gonna have a jump. I think he's forced to jump at it. Gotta try to make something happen in this third set. It's makeable. If you draw the cue ball, you're playing back towards the 3. Ideally running into the 6 or 10. Didn't get it. Got the roll on the leave though. Woodward will be going to the jump cue here. Another makeable one. Can play position as well. Got to get up and down pretty quick here. Woodward, one of the better jumpers on tour. Got it.
Oh.
Right down the rail. Kind of an odd rattle there.
Wow.
I'd like to see a replay on that one. Might have hit it further up the rail than I thought. So
Maybe he hit it too well.
Kunlin's still alive here. Good look at the 2.
Good stroke there.
Yeah.
On the slick cloth, it's hard to want to check this with a little bit of left and keep for the 5 on the opposite side. He might go 3 rails for the 5 in the corner.
Yeah, 3 rails is into the angle. Looks like he's playing the check. Overhit it a bit, but he's okay in the corner.
Yeah, good stroke there. You just stun off this bottom rail here and come up to the middle of the table, or do you like to go for the side for the 7? A little bit of high right.
Looks like he's playing it around, shorter pocket. Around 3 rails again. Kunlin will be just trying to get to 3 here. Doesn't actually have to win the set. 3 each will put us to a shootout. Only 2 games away from forcing that.
Good stroke there. Might have gotten a little straight, but I don't think you sacrifice trying to get closer to the ball. I think you just got to draw it back just a touch.
It's like 3 rails forward here. Could choose to draw above it if he likes.
Touchier of the shots there. Confident with his cue action.
Yeah, a little easier to pocket the ball that way. A little tougher to control the cue ball. But Kunlin getting through this rack nicely. Small roll on the 2. Woodward put it all in on the jump. Barely missed. It'll be Kunlin to break in game number 5 of set 3 here.
And I imagine he's going to keep Ray from the same spot he's been working for him the whole match.
I think so. $7 o'clock Pacific time. We're going to have the women's semifinal. Take a look at who we have on deck there for you. It's going to be Wei Tzu Chen and Christina Tkach. And Jasmine Ocean versus Che-Yu Cho. Cho defeating Centeno in the quarterfinals. Tkach defeating Seming Chen, a couple of tournament favorites. And some good action for you, starting in about 40 minutes. 4 balls down. 8 balls going to get in the way of the 1. Bit of a tough push here. I think you got to go around where he's pointing now, really the only option.
About making the 6 and leaving a jump.
I was thinking about the jump. I think it's just a little too aggressive at this point. Pushing to a jump somewhere. Does the 2 pass the 6? I believe it does. Yeah. It's really the only place you can push. I don't want to catch the point.
Yeah, I didn't want to give him a place to bridge and make the 1 ball a little easier to make.
Well, he can run the cue ball into the 9 as well. Just stick the cue ball in that area.
Yeah, but you gotta go offensive here for sure. Wow.
Really?
Guess that wasn't that bad. Didn't really like the going for it. Maybe if you're up 3-1, you kind of just want to make him make the mistake, right?
Yeah, sometimes those angles down on the table are just a little thinner than they look on the screen for us.
Or maybe he thought that he was gonna kind of not dig into that 1 ball enough to go into the 9, and he's not sure the cue ball would have went. Either way, he's played a pretty good save, and he's gonna have to do something here. Wu Kun Lin.
No rail. Watch out for the 1.
I think he got it. I think he got it.
Yeah.
How's that speed?
Pocket weight to the rail. Woodward can try to go behind the 2 here. Strong banker, gonna show off that part of his game.
Wants to make sure he avoids the 8 ball here. You don't want to run into the 8 and have it ruin your party.
I think it'll play just in front of it. Left a look for Kun Lin. You'd want to be playing the cue ball behind the 9, but the 1 will be banking into the 10. Could try to play the cue ball behind the 10 as well. Kind of tying up the 1 with the 2. Tough to hold that.
That's pretty confident there to be
Yeah.
able to thin that and not believe that you're not going to get behind the 9 or the 1 leaks out.
Kind of had a 2-ball wall there. The 9 and the 10 not on exactly the same line. So he was able to play behind either of them. Good play.
Going to the side here. He might go under this 5. Yeah, good speed. Really good speed there.
Doesn't have much of the 1 if he does have any of it. Forced the kick here. Right down to the end of a shot clock. Just got there. Woodward going to get his chance. He's fluked the 9 in so he can pass it back. Called the 7 pretty quickly. Shot there. 1's going to pass the 6.
Yeah, I was interested to see how he was going to navigate that. You got to come back and down on this, right?
Yeah, a little too much angle. Does pocket.
Yeah, does he have an extension left too? You got to be careful. Down on the ball. Just trust your stroke, get through the ball. That's all you can do.
Good shot.
Good
Woodward looking good now.
Good stroke there. He's got to come with one more shot from the 2 to the 3, the 3 to the 5, and then he'll be looking pretty good. Trying to close out this set here.
And lots of chalk on that tip for these last 6 shots.
Did he get too much angle on this? He could draw out to the rail.
If he did, there's still room between the 10 and the corner pocket to stun around 2 rails. Good draw stroke there from Woodward.
Yeah, just he likes elevating himself over balls, doesn't he?
Yeah, lot of elevated shots in this 3 sets. Woodward's played well. He's playing well enough to win the tournament. Gonna have to figure out something on the break. Not that he broke badly, just didn't have the results he wanted. Just got to pick which one he thinks can be the best strategy going for him going forward.
I think he either needs to put a little more pace on the break and try to hit him a little more square,
Yeah.
or to do what he did last time and cut the ball slightly, and hopefully something slops in that way. But I think the reason why Woo Kun Lin is doing so well on the break is because he hits him so square with a lot of force.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Ruiz type style.
Yeah.
Woodward good here on the last 2 balls.
And the packed stands, they are going to erupt once this 10 ball goes down.
Yeah, a little bit of fist pump there from Skylar. Very nice match. And Woodward advances to the final 16.
Great match here. Eric Horlifson, Chris Reinhold, thank you for watching, and we will see you again. What time's the next match? 5:30?
In half an hour. Have a good night, guys.
7 o'clock.
Talk to you soon.